I've worked here for about over a year now. I'm a participant, and I work mainly in stocking and merchandising. So when I joined the program, I was not doing too well. I was suffering from basically post-traumatic stress disorder as well as a few other mental illnesses. I just moved into a transitional housing because I didn't have anywhere to live and having a hard time finding a place to work because generally the workplace is not very sympathetic if you're having a hard time focusing, if you're having a hard time functioning because of anxiety or because of trauma or mental illnesses. And that wasn't a good place to be because I kind of run out of support. I was having a hard time supporting myself. I found the Hope Center because there was a flyer for the Hope at Work program in the office at Sojourners, the transitional housing facility in Moscow where I moved in. And I decided to apply here because it kind of sounded like what I needed. I was having a hard time functioning at work, basically, and this seemed to be a place that didn't mind that I was having problems. And what I found here was a space where I was treated like I was important. You know, for a lot of people, they don't have a lot of support, and it's hard to function at work. It's hard to find spaces where they get what they need. I'm a very different person now than I was when I first started working here. When I first started working here, I didn't trust people. I was extremely dissociated. I didn't feel like I was even really here. I was constantly negative and in a really negative state of mind. You know, and it took a year before I really started to feel like I was in a place where I wanted to be. You know, it came from just consistently being around people who treated me well. They're really good about leaving you alone when you need to be left alone or asking you how you're doing if you seem like you're not doing well. I think the biggest thing that they've done for me here is working with me when I have issues, because I've had issues, problems with authority and lack of trust in people. And every time I've been listened to, I've been treated like I matter. I've been made to feel like I'm here because I matter and not so much that I'm here to just be used for my labor. There isn't enough of a focus on emotional intelligence and community in the workplace. People underestimate just how much it impacts your mental health to not be treated like a human being in the workplace. Even with everything that I've been through, I'm really glad that I ended up here because I've learned a lot about how much a human really needs to recover and just how important community is. And it really highlights how hard it is for an adult to find community if they've been more or less discarded by the world. I've seen so many wonderful changes in people here and in myself. I really feel that I was supposed to end up here. Working here has given me a big opportunity to get my life back on track and to figure out where I want to go from here. Right now, I'm actually considering going to grad school and becoming a counselor. Probably also going to move on to become a CNA as a way of supporting myself through school. And I think a lot of the things that I've learned about the importance of supportive community are going to be a part of how I go on to help other people.
Look at you! Good